Hello, this is Jax from Networking Superstars. This is a really quick video. I'm going to show you inside the Networking Superstars IFTTT account, which we use for sharing to Pinterest from other platforms. So we're inside the account now. If you have a look across the top here, you can browse for recipes. And down below you get a selection that they give you: recommended, do recipes, and if recipes, and if are the ones that we use. If you're looking for something specific, the best way to do it is to search here. Let's do Facebook as an example. So we put in Facebook to Pinterest and we search for that. Now let's see what comes up. Okay, so there's lots and lots here. You can keep scrolling down, but actually at the top there are the ones that we would be interested in. Now in my blog I talk about sharing from our Facebook page to our Pinterest profile. Actually, you can do this as well if you want to from your Facebook profile. So anything that you post with an image on your Facebook profile can be transferred across to Pinterest, and you could actually have a board there for your Facebook profile posts as well as your Facebook page posts, which are more likely to be business orientated, and I suspect probably that your Facebook profiles wouldn't be. They might be more photographs, more image based of your family and perhaps holidays, out and about, things that you do, although I'm sure you will have some on your page as well. So anyway, that's up to you, but just to let you know that that is something I didn't mention in the blog post because we're talking about business really. So what you can do is, when you've found one that you're interested in, you can click onto it. Now I'm going to go into, at the top here, my recipes. So these are the few, some of the ones actually, some of them that I have set up at the moment. Now what you get here is the ones that are blacked out are ones that I'm not using at the moment. I'm kind of beta testing. I think I've got these sorted out now, but I am trying slightly different ones with slightly different settings and things. So let's go to the Facebook one, since that's where we started. Now we have these kind of icons to the side, so you can edit your recipes, which we'll go into at a moment, and I'll show you our settings. You can view the logs, which you can do from in settings. That tells you all the, well, let's just have a look. It tells you when it's posted and if there's been any problems. Sometimes you get things that don't post. Okay, so it looks like we're doing okay. Now you can see on the side on the right here, it tells you the times that these were all posted. Okay, so you can see that on our Networking Superstars Facebook page, we have posts coming through on a very regular basis. Obviously anything that we post without an image doesn't show up. They have to have an image attached, but generally they do, and if they don't, well, it doesn't matter. You don't have to have everything there. It just gives your audience on Pinterest a taste of what goes on your Facebook page. So let's go back out of log. Let's have a look in here. Okay, so this is the recipe at the top, and it says a new photo is uploaded on Networking Superstars, and it adds a pin to a board. Now down here we have the name of the board that the posts will go to. And underneath are the simple settings that you just have to work out. Now these are The photo URL, that means when somebody clicks the photo on Pinterest, where will it go? And you have a few options, sorry, as to where that would be. Select your ingredient. Okay, so it doesn't actually have to go to a photo image. It can be a name, it can be a caption, it can be something that you've actually set up. Okay. Description. Now we've got caption in here. That means that whatever we write on the Facebook post will actually show on underneath the image on the Pinterest post, and you can see that if you actually have a look at our Pinterest post. And that's just what I've chosen because that seems quite explanatory. And the source URL, this is key. You do have choices. Let's just see what they've got in here. Okay, there we go. All right, so you can have the page URL. Now, if we picked that one, it would take us back to the Networking Superstars kind of homepage. Because we've clicked link here, it takes us back to the exact post. So if somebody's seen an image on Pinterest, it will take them right back to that same image in the Facebook feed. So even if it's 6 weeks or 6 years later, when they click on it, it will take them right back to where the post was originally placed. So that is quite exciting. And that's it. Let me just click update just in case I've changed anything. I don't want to mess it up. Okay, so that's inside the Facebook to Pinterest. It tells you here when it's created, when it's last run, and how many times it's run. Just bits of information for you. You can get back into the log there. If you want to turn them off, you can, and you can turn them back on again. Let's just go back to the main page. And this is something that I do because I've been testing. This one's running fine at the moment, but I have tested others. We have a WordPress one here. Let's just have a look in here. Okay, now when you first open one of these, it will ask you to enter your blog URL. You do need to have a standalone WordPress blog to use this. Okay, so that goes back to Networking Superstars. All right, so the title is Pin a New WordPress Post to a Pinterest board. Now this is set up so that anything that we anything we post onto the blog will be automatically transferred to a board called Blogs by Networking Superstars on the Pinterest profile. And again, we've got the settings here. I've got the post image URL, so that will take it back. It goes back to the blog post to where the image was actually came from originally. We've got post title and post URL here. And I've got the post URL because it means that shows in the description on Pinterest as well, which means that people see it and it's kind of like a little extra incentive for them to click and go back to the blog. Obviously the source URL is the blog URL where it came from. So basically here I'm not taking any chances. I'm making sure that people take every possible option that they can to get back to our blog. And so let's just click update in case I've changed anything. So that's the WordPress, and I've got one more in this account, which is the YouTube account. So let's just have a look in the settings here. I'm just going into all these in case you want to stop the video and come back when you're setting yours up and just check what I've done, and then you can see what the results are on the Pinterest page. But I would say to you that actually, you know, if you just click on here, you do get options for ingredients. Try different things and see what happens when you try them. You can actually put more than one here. You could put 4 different things if you wanted. You could put the title, the description, the URL, and the author's name, and they would all come out. But I'm trying to keep it simple for the purposes of getting these all set up. And we can always move on and change things later if you want to. So this is what we've got in the YouTube videos. We've got the URL of the photo, which is the image, which means it's also the source URL. So whether people click on the image, it will go back to the video on YouTube. And title and description is what I've actually put in here. So it means the title of the video will come up, and underneath any description that's been put in underneath the video will also come up. And that's quite handy as well, because often we're putting in videos which are related to a blog and actually back to a blog. So there'll be a link in there as well, which shows up in the Pinterest text. Again, it's just another incentive. People see a link, they're quite likely to click it, even though if they click the video, they can go back to the source on YouTube. So basically, that's it. We have one set up for Instagram as well, which actually Robin is running. And I have another account where I've got several for Twitter. So I'm beta testing things going through to the Twitter account, and I will let you know and record another video when I've got those sorted out and I've found some that I know are working. But if you have any questions about Pinterest or about the Pinterest Loves IFTTT blog, then please just get in touch with me. Just leave a comment in the comments or get in touch directly, and that's fine. Hopefully I'll be able to sort you out. Anyway, that's all for today. So I hope that's been helpful for you and you've got some good information from the blog. So take care, and I will be talking to you again soon. Thanks ever so much. Bye bye.